Hey, what's up everybody? So I thought it is time for me to do a review type of video. I think it's about time that I could start doing one. And when I was thinking of what type of book that I wanted to review, I thought maybe it would be something that has become my favorite kind of book. Like I mentioned on Twitter that I was going to kind of review maybe The Archive because that has become one of my favorites, but I kind of changed my mind on that because maybe I didn't want a book that everybody was already talking about and everybody was like liking it and stuff like that. So I decided to kind of do the opposite and try to find a book that was not well known or not too hyped about, I should say. And I did read a book, this kind of book, last week, and I thought this book was amazing. I liked it. And I thought it'll be kind of interesting for you guys to try it out and read it yourself. So the book I'm going to review for today, it's called The Mourning Hours by Paula, Treick, DeBoard. It's mostly an adult fiction type book with a little bit of mystery, but it mostly centers around family drama because it is about a family who's going through this nightmarish situation. Their son, oldest child named Johnny, is being accused of murdering his missing girlfriend. But that's the thing. The girl is only missing. She hasn't been found. And due to the lack of evidence that couldn't be found, he hasn't been charged with anything. But that's only the beginning, kind of. The family lives kind of in a farmland kind of location, and they live outside this very small town. Because it is like a small location, everybody hears gossip all around, and because everybody hears it, they need someone to blame. So they blame Johnny because he has been the last one who have seen her, and the town just goes ballistic when they found out that he hasn't been charged, and it just starts harassing the family. Everybody in town thinks that this girl is very dear, nice, and trustworthy, and just the sweetest thing. But as you're reading this in the story, she's definitely totally the opposite when she and Johnny are dating. And that's kind of make you kind of think, did Johnny do it or did he not do it? That's the question. To be or not to be, that is the question. I'm reciting poetry. The story is actually being told through the eyes of the youngest daughter named Kirsten. As I was reading the book, I kept saying Kristen. And yeah, so you kind of find out what she herself is also kind of going through. It scares her to death, and I actually like that it's told by her. She was 9 years old at the time, and it's set in 1994, 1995, and it kind of seems like it's kind of written like a kind of a flashback for me as I was reading it. And I actually like that it's being told by Kirsten, because I think, when you're reading a type of mystery, you read either like the accused or the victim in the story. In this one, it's, Kirsten is the victim, of course, but it's a different person, I guess. And just what they go through, not just Johnny, but like I said, the entire family goes through this very situation, and it just breaks them apart. This was a very compelling book. I thought I read it in like 2 days. I forgot to mention this amazing cover. I love this cover. Once I saw this, it is a jar full of fireflies, and as I was reading it, I kind of figured out what it really represents. I think that the fireflies are the family, and because they're in their jar, they're trapped and they can't get out of this trap. So I thought this cover was amazing. What do you guys think? So the reason I was interested in this book was actually because they had, I was at my library and they had this at display, and like I said, the cover looked so interesting. I was like, oh, let me see. A family's loyalty is put to the ultimate test. And I'm like, there you go. That's what got my attention. So I like mystery stuff like that, and I like a little bit of crime, so that's kind of what I got myself reading. It is a very fast-paced book, and if you guys like that kind of mystery, but this is, like I said, mostly centered around family drama. Definitely, check it out and see if you like it. Yes, I picked this up at my library. We did a adult discussion of it. This was this month's discussion, which was actually Thursday. Today's Saturday. So we talked about it. What I also did like about it is the location. This is a place where it is actually very close to where I live. It is set in Wisconsin, and I just love that. I was like, ooh, we're getting a little bit of stardom attention here, so. And then there was actually an there was actually an author event at my library, because it is National Author Week, or this past week was National Library Week, so the author came in, and that's why they picked this for the discussion thing. And I got autographed. So it says, "Jennifer, so glad you enjoyed this book. Wonderful to meet you. Paula, Treick, DeBoard." So I got to meet her, and also got a bookmark. So I thought this bookmark was pretty cool. That is it for this review. I hope this review was kind of helpful in you guys wanting to read this book. Like, if you do, I don't think I have any more to say. So, let me know if you guys have read this book, or if you do want to read this book, and let me know in the comments, and we'll just talk about it. I would love to talk about it. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye! And a happy Easter. I forgot to mention. Happy Easter, guys.